Good morning. It is currently 74 degrees on this Monday, September 1st. So as I go along to each garden bed, I'm giving you an update as to what's going on. So I always start off with my salad bar. So I harvested from it yesterday and now you get to take a look at it. Look at that. Doesn't she look gorgeous? I have a lot of butter crunch, romaine. I believe these are like the tiny Tim lettuce or something like that. Then I have my red lettuce in the middle. I had a couple of pieces of alyssum that grew. I don't know. Oh, that's water. Okay. And of course over here I have spinach, which I usually have issues with spinach, but some did come up, and lots and lots and lots and lots of kale. So I went and harvested some yesterday. I'm gonna harvest some more today. Sorry, I was looking at something. And I'm gonna start off with a breakfast salad with eggs and some avocado and some healthy stuff on it. So yeah, so far the salad bar is going good. I just watered it. Now it's time for me to put the shade on top of it and let it keep flourishing. You can grow lettuce and other leafy vegetables in the summertime. Just make sure they have an area where they get lots of shade. And today it's going to be 100 degrees. It's barely after 7 a.m. and it's already 74 degrees. Okay, so now onto the squash bed. It looks horrible. It looks horrible. However, I do have 3 pumpkins. This pumpkin has already detached from the vine. It's just the melon hammock that has it there, so I will be pulling that off today. But the other 2 are here. I believe these pumpkins should get darker. This one is turning orange if you look at the bottom, but these are the New England sugar pie pumpkins, and I believe they're supposed to be darker. You can see the bee right there. And then over here we have the candy roaster. It's starting to go up here a little bit, but basically these plants are, I won't be doing too much extra to it. Today, September 1st. The next month will be October. Once these are done producing, that is it for me. I never did get any honey nut or whatever you call it, squash. So I will try again next year, but I did get some pumpkins. I had 2 watermelons over here. However, the one that was hanging on the hammock rotted out. I don't know what happened. It just decided not to survive. However, I do have another one right here. And is this one okay? It's looking good. It's small. That's a sugar baby. I hear bees fighting somewhere. They do fight, just to let you know. And they're loud. Oh, up here. They're up there. Okay. I believe these are the white sweet potatoes. And I have a flower on it right there. And then we come over here to the other watermelon container. And there was one on here. It rotted out. I thought I seen a little something right here and something somewhere else. But every year I have issues. Those bees are driving me nuts. I have issues with watermelon every year. So I won't give up. The only time I've really grown melons good was the first year I started gardening, and I was surprised, and I got cantaloupe, honeydew, and watermelon. But after that, it's just been like flailing in the wind, you know. So on to the next garden bed. I actually planted 6 mammoth sunflowers, but 4 popped up, 2 here and 2 over there, and that's fine. I just water and go. Then we have the coneflower, the echinacea over here, which I need to water. As you know, I've cut a couple of plants and now those flowers are kind of dying off, but I have some new ones growing. Hibiscus, it's just growing tall. Only got a couple of the calyx, but this is what it's doing. So again, I think I just planted too many in the container. You live and you learn. Then over here to the, look at that, look at her. You go girl, ladybug. Anyway, sidetrack. I do have a melon growing over here, as you can see, and I saw 1 or 2 little ones on here, but yeah, again with the melons, I do everything that I can, but I always have a hard time. And then over above are the loofahs. they're growing. I have 2 pumpkins growing over here. As you can see, they're still attached. Got some loofahs over here. But yeah, I don't know if it's just been extremely hot or a very weird summer, but even my loofah plants are kind of stunted, and I fertilize and I do everything, and sometimes that's just the way it rolls. I found another baby melon right there. There might be a couple more on here. Doesn't mean that they will continue to grow, but hey, you know, we'll see. Okay, so that looks weird, sorry. On to the next one. So this was the corn and sunflower bed. This was actually a mammoth sunflower. It did not grow very big. There are some seeds in here, but they're not really that good. I can already tell. So I may just cut this down and probably just feed it to the chickens. But I've grown mammoth sunflowers before, and usually the heads get really big, and I take the sunflowers and I roast them. That's why I went and planted some more sunflowers in the bed where the cucumbers was. This one was the one that grew the biggest, and if you look right here, it looks like I see some more sunflower heads growing. Maybe to look like that one, I don't know. I have harvested all the corn already, so all of this will be coming down. This one grew tall with a whole bunch of sunflower heads and then just died. So it is what it is. The strawberries, this is a June bearing variety. However, it's just growing, and I need to cut off the runners that are down there. And I checked, there's no strawberries in there, but it's flourishing, but there is some dead leaves. Butterfly peas. This one plant is flourishing. So I have 3 flowers open right now. I have some more that want to grow, like right there. Sorry, right there. So it's going around the cage like I wanted to, but that's only one plant. And I think, wait a minute, this one looks like it wants to grow, but this is the one plant right here that's growing. So I'm accepting that. These, it was a no-go. However, they're still green, so I just leave them in there and water, and you know, we'll see what happens. And of course, we got sweet potatoes. Yeah. So you see, I'm giving you a blow by blow as I go through the garden this morning. Okay, so now we are in another section of my backyard by the chicken coop. So instead of me taking the containers out now, I unwind the hose and bring it way over here. I gave the chickens their snacks, they're eating. I put water and ice out there. Yesterday I put some apple cider vinegar in their water, which helps with their, you know, their system's immunity and stuff, and they have plenty of food. Every morning I do this. Now I'm gonna have to go to the store and get some more ice, because I'm not gonna be using all the ice in my ice makers. The chickens are taken care of. They're quiet now. They usually start cackling until I get out here, or if I wait an hour, then they'll stop and go about their business, because they always have food. There's no reason for them to be cackling. Over here, this is, I forgot what this tree is. Semi-dwarf Babcock peach. I tell you, I got peach trees everywhere. I love peaches. It's not leafing out on top, but it is leafing out down there right above that little thing. I forget what you call it, but it's doing okay. This is a pineapple guava. I bought it here and it's looking healthy as can be. And this is the strawberry guava, looking good. So the pineapple guava, hopefully ain't no spider in here to bite me. Should look like this right here. And the strawberry guava, as you can see, I still have some little fruits on them. Got it from Home Depot, big box store as we call it. Strawberry. Okay, over here we have pineapple, raspberries, not pineapple, oh my goodness, golden raspberries. They didn't fruit this year, but they are growing. I need to trim off the dead stuff off of them Just watered it. These are some blueberry plants that didn't come to fruition, but they're still alive, and I will be transplanting them in the fall. These are my other blueberry plants that did pretty good, but they're done. This is ginger. That little bitty container full of ginger. So I'm excited to see how that goes. I just put up the umbrella. I had let down all 3 umbrellas because it got kind of windy out here for 2 days. So I just came out here, let them all down. And this is a green tea plant. I had 2 of them. One of them didn't make it. And this one is coming back. So since it's going to be 100 degrees, it's been sitting here in hot heat. It's been doing okay. But I put the umbrella up because everything deserves a little shade. But the good news is it's coming back. Okay, next, off to the next area. This is why it takes so long to water my garden every morning, at least an hour, because I do it by sections and I'm checking everything out. Okay, so I just finished watering the rest of the garden. So let's continue with our garden tour update. Seedlings, I have lots of them. Only thing that's not growing good is the beans or peas. Got 1 sugar and snap pea, and the Cherokee is not coming up, so I'll have to plant some more. Might surprise me. I might wait another week. But everything else, this flat Dutch is coming up. Maybe another one to pop up. Everything's coming up. So now it's going to be time for me to transplant some of these and get them, so that way they can keep on growing. So that way, by the time mid-October is here, I'll have some full-on plants, and I will be planting them out into the garden beds. Okay. Is a Florida King peach. One of the few peach trees that survived that I got from the Tractor Supply, but they do survive, and it's doing okay. My guavas. My pink guavas are actually doing pretty good. Water them every day. They're okay. My window box. The only thing that's really doing good is the sage. I pruned it. I've done everything. So I think what I'm going to do is pull everything out, leave the sage, and plant more sage in this box. I wanted to see what herbs did good here, and it looks like the sage likes it the best. Here are a couple of potato containers. I'm going to pull the last potatoes out of here and move this grow bag out of the way. We have more sweet potatoes here, right next to the corn bed that's full of ants. So I will be pulling this out soon. Okra. I've been cutting okra every day, so I am going to come back and get this one. I have one growing there. I have some growing every day. Yesterday it looked empty, and voila, this morning I have more sweet potatoes over here. This is my blackberry plant, and I may have said this before. I thought that this plant was going to do bad sitting here because I checked the area a couple of times and I didn't see as much sun. But now that I'm here, this plant is like flourishing, and I'm going to leave it alone. We walk over to the tomato plants. I just water. I'm not cutting anymore. I'm not doing anything anymore. Today's September 1st. October will be here before you know it, and I'm just going to collect whatever tomatoes that I can from this garden bed. I got some red ones back there, a couple of green ones. I think this is the giant green tomato plant. The cherries, they did okay. I got another one. Where is it? Another tomato right there. Of course, the Romas. Everything's doing okay. The collards that I planted here are probably doing the best. Sorry, so many flies and stuff around, and it's getting hot. Okay. Sweet potato grow bags, doing good. They're all doing good. They're all doing good. Blue potatoes, I had harvested some blue potatoes the other day. I'm going to harvest some more today. This is my raspberry plant. The raspberry plant's doing good. That is a Bless Your Heart blueberry, and this is a Bless Your Heart blueberry. The blueberries are gone, so they're doing good. Then we have the peppers. So the peppers are starting to actually kind of come back a little bit. They're getting a lot of shade from all of the eggplants here, which I'm not cutting back. And these over here, they continue to grow. These are banana pepper plants. I keep getting banana peppers. These are the Leisha. And then these just kind of died. But look here, I'm starting to see new leaves on them. I'm starting to see a little bit of new leaves on this one. This one I'll probably take out, but I'm starting to see new leaves on that one. And the marigold, she shot up, and she's also providing shade and also a companion plant for the pepper. So they're not down and out yet. I'm definitely going to get more banana peppers from these plants, a couple of more Leisha peppers over here. Next year, what I'm going to do is plant the eggplants in the middle, not in the back, but in the middle, and the pepper plants around them. So that way, when the eggplants get bigger, they can provide more shade to the pepper plants. That is the goal. Doesn't mean it's going to work out, but that is the goal for next year. And regarding the green stalks, they're doing good. They're growing. I think I will be transplanting some of the seedlings next weekend because it's going to be 100 degrees and I'm already feeling the heat come in. Oh, let me go back. The other trees. Wow. I got to harvest some stuff, a couple of tomatoes and stuff, but let me show you. I watered the tree area 2 days in a row, so it's pretty well good and moist and cool back here. Pomegranates. You see, pomegranates are growing. And this year, I'm trying to let them turn their pretty pink color. And I got some more in the back here. Almonds are turning brown. They're ready to be harvested, but there's a lot up there, so those I'll just let animals get to them because there's no way I can get up there. But yeah, the plums are all gone. These are my citrus trees. At least they're green, but no citrus. I did get some lemons for this Meyer lemon last year, but this year not so much. But I'm happy that I have a lot of pomegranates, and hopefully nothing will come out here and start scratching and biting at them before I can go and get some for myself. So now I'm at my fig tree. I'm gonna go ahead and take this one. Oh yeah, she got an ant on her. She is ready to go. She's real soft. The Black Mission fig never lets me down. The Cadota, I don't know if I want to keep her. She has figs on them, but they like rot out very easily. And yeah, I don't know about keeping her. And that is it really for the garden tour today. It's getting hot. I'll probably come out this afternoon and pick the 3 butterfly peas that I see here. Let them dry out so I can have those for tea. And that is it. As I always say, please find peace within yourself and please be peaceable with everyone around you. I love you all. Have a fabulous September 1st. Bye. Got my fan on. Quick garden tour update. So I decided to go ahead and just harvest all my potatoes. The other potatoes didn't do so well, but the blue ones showed out. I already have one container with blue potatoes in it. I came back and just emptied it out. Oh, I see one more bag I need to empty out. But let me show you the rest. I got some other potatoes in there, but yeah, the blue ones did really, really good. What is that? Oh my goodness. Let me go get the last bag and I'll be back. Lord, it's hot. I know it's way after 8. It's probably going on 9. I'm done. But let me show you. So I got a couple of these out of the last bed, and I went back to other beds and found a couple of more small ones. So I'm happy with this last harvest. I am going to eventually go to Sprouts and pick me up some organic potatoes. and plant more. Plant more, because to me that wasn't enough. I want to grow enough that's gonna last me throughout, like, for a year or at least 6 months. I eat potatoes like crazy, so that's not gonna last me. But I think maybe if I plant some potatoes in August, they'll do a little better when it's a little bit cooler. I know what I had in my head, what I wanted my potatoes to do, and they didn't do it. And as you can see, a lot of stuff in my garden did not happen the way I dreamt it in my head. But you know what? That's okay. I got a harvest. I got tomatoes. I got potatoes. I got peppers. I got pumpkins. I got corn. I got a lot of stuff. I even got okra. So I'm not gonna complain. I got some food to eat, and I got food to make meals with in there. Oh, and eggplant. Let's not forget the eggplant. Berries, all kind of stuff. So this is officially the end of this video. So you saw what I harvested. I'm out of breath because I was digging, and I just kind of pulled out the top of the potatoes and then threw them out. They're gonna sit there till tomorrow. So that's it. I'm gonna leave this video on my harvest for today.